Students from abroad find Germany an appealing country for studying and research projects. Many universities and cities welcome international students, and unlike in other countries, there are usually no tuition fees in Germany. How much does it cost to study in Germany? International students need to cover their own living costs. In general, they do not receive state financial support or any other welfare benefits. Student living costs in Germany are around €870 per month on average. The majority of this goes towards rent, food, public transportation, or travel costs and health. However, there are regional differences. Especially in popular big cities, studying can be more expensive. That's why it's important to sort out your accommodation before arriving in Germany and, for instance, to apply for a place in a reasonably priced student hall of residence. What options are there to finance my studies in Germany? Most international students get financial support from their parents or support themselves with part-time jobs. Unlike in other countries, universities in Germany don't often award scholarships. The largest provider of scholarships for international students is the German Academic Exchange Service, or DAAD for short. In general, international students must be able to prove to the immigration office that they can afford to study in Germany. Usually, evidence includes proof of parents' income and financial assets, a guarantee letter by a German resident, a blocked bank account, or a scholarship. Now, let's talk about jobbing. How much are students allowed to work? Citizens of the European Union have free access to the labour market. Any students who are not from an EU or EEA country need to follow the important 120 full days or 240 half days rule. Students will not need a work permit from the immigration office if they do not exceed these limits each year. Students who want to work more than 120 or 240 days need to contact the immigration office. Students who want to work self-employed on a small scale, for instance, as a music teacher or translator, must check this with the immigration office beforehand. Please note, an internship or placement counts as regular work even if it's unpaid. This does not apply to placements or internships that are a mandatory part of the study program. But there is one interesting exception. Students who find jobs as residential tutors, research assistants, or student assistants can work an unlimited number of days provided that it does not jeopardize their studies. Finally, here are some practical tips. First, it's important to find a balance between work and study. There is nothing to be gained by working excessive hours that negatively impact performance or extend the length of your studies. Second, there are not enough jobs on the student job market. This makes it important to have a financial buffer. Third, even students studying in English will find it difficult to get by in everyday life without any knowledge of German. Further information and related links can be found at internationalestudierende.de and studiedingermany.de. The Student Service Organizations, or STWs for short, offer students support during their studies and can provide them with confidential counseling on financial, social, and legal matters. They offer affordable accommodation, childcare, and are good for those on a tight budget. Their cultural events and activities make it easy to get to know other students. And of course, the international offices at the universities should be your main point of contact. Wait, here's some more information about COVID-19. As a result of the pandemic, many international students have lost their part-time jobs, and their parents can often no longer support them financially. This means it's particularly difficult to finance studying at the moment. You can find information on financial support by the state on the BMBF and DSW websites under the heading Überbrückungshilfe or Interim Financial Aid. Good to know, information on the latest entry requirements can be found on the website of the Federal Foreign Office. You can find information on quarantine regulations in Germany on the website of the Federal Ministry of the Interior, or BMI. We hope you enjoy studying in Germany. Stay healthy.